How do you assess Donald Trump's return to the White House after his historic victory in the 2024 elections? What is the significance of this shift in American politics?
This is a great shift in American politics. We see that a large percentage of the population have decided that they want to take a certain direction for the future. And we will see what that exactly means, because it's not really clear what that means yet. And even people who voted for him don't exactly know where that's going to take us.
But he has a political background in previous term.
Sure.
So maybe there are some expectations?
I think that we have to look at the population or his voters. They're not one group, they're several different groups. So his core constituents, his core voters, they believe that he is going to address immigration and to make some big changes, and there's a lot of anger that they want to see fixed.
Hard hand.
Yes, they want to see fixed. And so then there's other part of the electorate who voted for him simply because they were nervous about Harris. They thought maybe she was too liberal for their values, or they really didn't understand some of her policies. And then there was a small part of the electorate who just didn't know what else to do, and it was, I know this person, so fingers crossed, maybe we'll go this way. But it's important to understand that even amongst portions of his electorate, they're not really certain of his character to be president, but they're willing to take a chance.
If we take the slogan "America first," then what is second?
The second is the rest of the world, right? And
so the foreign policy of Trump, what to expect?
I mean, it's overall expect to be more of a concentration on policies that he sees working well for his constituents. We have to remember that Trump sees the world through transactions. So it's always about me doing a better deal or getting a better deal than you have from his perspective. And so there's not the expectation of a shared set of values that we have with other political leaders. It's about what are we getting, what am we getting right now, and what am I getting for the people that I care about. And this is a very different set of ideas from many post-war U.S. presidents.
He's a well-known businessman, so this is his ways.
It's the way that he approaches the world, yes.
Transactions.
Yes, and some of his people really like that.
Ukraine remains a significant and crucial topic in the geopolitical debate. So, considering Trump's past positions and his relationship with Russia, what do you expect for the future of American support for Ukraine under his administration?
We have to remember that Trump is always looking for the better deal. And anybody who tells you they know what he will do is lying to you, because that's one of his charms, his characteristics, his strengths. So the expectation is that he will force some sort of a quick settlement on Ukraine and Russia, try to bring the table. He said that he would do this on the first day.
24 hours?
Yes, yes. And this could be one possible path. But it's also possible that he now, feeling a sense of where he is in the White House, he might decide to sort of work on a better set of terms for Ukraine. But we'll see. I expect that he will simply try to force some sort of a quick settlement to be able to say that I've solved this problem, we have peace. The question is whether Ukrainians will be able to accept this.
It will be the same approach in the Middle East?
In the Middle East, possibly, yes. I mean, again, it's with Trump, he said one thing, but don't count that means he will do it. What he has indicated is that he would be a great supporter of Israel. He doesn't really care for Netanyahu, but he still is a strong supporter of Israel. And so we're likely to see even more support for Israel, more weapons, and more latitude to do whatever they want.
Okay, and maybe the last questions is about Europe, the relations with Europe, transatlantic. We talked about foreign policies, but with Europe, what do you think will be the
Well, with Europe, if we're talking about the European Union, I think,
European Union, yes.
I think that we're already sort of understand where he's going. I had the quote. Let me see if I can pull it out right quick. This is a quote that he made a few days ago or a few weeks ago. He says, "I'll tell you what, the European Union sounds so nice, so lovely, right? All the nice European little countries that get together. But прекрасный is not the word. That's the word that gets translated, but it's not прекрасный. Because when he uses nice in that sense, it's from a position of scorn or condescension. And so when he's saying that, he's also showing a sense that he recognizes that Europe is in an inferior position. And so he will take advantage of that situation. And so we're going to see this in terms of trade negotiations. He's already talked about possibility of tariffs. And so he's likely to make good on his word. He's likely to do that, to try to put tariffs into place. Because from his perspective, that's an easy win. What really is the European Union going to do? And because he doesn't see a shared sense of values there, we talked about earlier, you can use or see this only as a relationship, economic relationship. And your partner is in a weaker position, so you make advantage of that. And it's a situation in which the European Union doesn't have really a huge number of hardcore fans in his base. So he will be looking for easy wins for those particular people. So that he can say, "See what I've done for you."
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
It was a pleasure to talk with you.